I got some comments from someone who didn't really know how words work, but part of his comment said, show how blacks kill more people, destroy more property than any other race. And I can't really show that because it's not true or backed up by any facts. As always, I do suggest that with your own TikTok account, you can show that yourself. But this comment did remind me of a clip I saw from the Amber Ruffin show.
This is Lake Lanier. It's a lake in Forsyth County, Georgia, where people go swimming and boating and fishing and do a bunch of other lakey things. But before it was Lake Lanier, it was a town called Oscarville, Georgia. Now, Oscarville was a thriving, predominantly black community with a church, a school, and dozens of homes, until the year 1912, when a very bad thing happened. Oh, two very bad things. In 1912, two black teenagers were accused of rape. They were tried, convicted, and sentenced to death in a single day. And after they were executed, a mob of white men terrorized, drove out, or killed all the black people in the surrounding area. And they did that until the entire black community of Oscarville disappeared. The county went from having over 1,000 black residents in 1912 to 0 in 1920. That story is so sad, it makes this story look like a comedy. After the black community had been run off, the white people of Forsyth County said, you know what we could use? A big old lake. So they made one, right where the town of Oscarville had just been. They flooded the area and literally covered up the entire town with water. This is what it looks like right now. But the town is still under there. The homes and churches and schools, they're still down there. And now people go boating on top of them. Compared to that, this is truly a rom-com. Now, you might be thinking, what a weird, isolated incident. But just like the rat who ate the pizza in the subway.
I cut it off for time, but she went into several more stories that were similar. In that feature, she said there were about 100 lakes in the United States that used to be black communities. I strongly urge everyone to watch the entire clip on the Amber Ruffin Show page. You can find it in their playlist called How Did We Get Here? Because that's a little bit of history that I didn't know, and I'm sure a lot of people didn't either. And it is very interesting that as we continue to look deeper into history and look into travesty after travesty that occurred in this country, that people try to say that black people are the ones who are the most violent. The history just does not reflect that.